Good morning once again, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to bring you to a neighborhood called Middleton, um, which is in the north uh, part of Manchester. All right. So we're going to walk around just so that you can see what Manchester has for us to see. It's a residential neighborhood with there is an important shopping mall, which is right about 2 minutes away down there. Okay, so we're going to walk around it because it's a Sunday today, and because yesterday was the coronation. It's a bank holiday weekend here in England, so I think it is closed. So probably we won't be able to see the the inside of it. But anyways, right down here we have the KFC, and right behind the KFC there's an important supermarket called Aldi. Well, it's one of the most important supermarkets right now with cost of living because the prices are quite cheap as compared to other bigger stores. All right, so let's jump onto it, and hope you enjoy. And once again, appreciate that you're going to accompany me through this journey today. Let's jump to it. So it looks like it's gonna be a sunny day today, and with good temperatures. So it's early. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, and we'll see what. Let's see what Middleton has to offer. Okay, so this is just basically a residential neighborhood, as I said, and if I'm not mistaken, if you follow that street all the way up, it takes you to Haywood. Okay, we might try to explore a bit of it later, but I want to show you this way down. So that is Aldi. So the supermarket is not the biggest, but the size of it is enough actually to cater for the needs for the people who live in this neighborhood and the neighborhoods around Middleton, like Higher Blackley, Haywood, and the likes. As I said yesterday in my video where I was in Boston, it's springtime, so it's becoming greener, and the flowers are here as well. So it looks beautiful. And here in just at the junction or the roundabout, as you come into Middleton, we have this wonderful bar or pub here called the Middleton Archer. It's beautiful. And that there would be right in front of us would be the shopping center here in Middleton. So this shopping center is a heaven for both locals and visitors are looking for diverse and exciting shopping experience. There are different brands, high-end and unique boutiques that have settled in this mall. Shoppers can explore the latest fashion trends, discover home decor items, or including beauty products to satisfy all their needs, and their eateries as well. So you can do it's all round. You can have a shopping experience and settle for a quick meal. Whichever the option, it's a go-to destination really. So we're going to head now to the residential area on the other end which will be at the end of this of the back of the shopping mall. All right, and as I mentioned at the beginning, it's getting greener and greener, so it is really really beautiful. And it will stay like this now throughout the summer, unless the sun is scorching. But this is something that never happens here in Manchester. It will always rain, so that guarantees the green scene in all over the city. It's a quiet morning again, and well, I've just like in Boston, I've chosen the morning because it's quiet and you can record without any interferences. So now this is the residential area in the back side of Middleton. It is a picturesque and inviting neighborhood nestled amidst lush vegetation. The streets are lined with charming houses, and each one of them exudes its unique character and style, as you will see up the street. As you wander through the residential streets, you'll notice an abundance of greenery, with well-maintained gardens and trees providing refreshing and tranquil atmosphere. And actually, I did not realize. I just spotted this by accident. I didn't realize that there's another Aldi store or supermarket, which is just here on our right hand side as we walk up the hill. But we are going to go all the way up on the further on the left hand side there to see what this other area has to offer, if there's anything interesting. I love the green during the spring and the summer. It is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, an abundance of greenery is evident anywhere you walk in this city at this moment. So this adds natural beauty to Middleton, and it creates a serene and peaceful ambience for the residents to enjoy. It's nice and quiet and clean. I had never been to this end of Middleton, but now I can say I've discovered a new corner yet here in Middleton, and so far so good. So now we are back, and we're going to head to the center, and it's part of the old town really, so that we can explore a bit that area before we can call it a day. And we're going to go into not inside, but we'll go around the Middleton Arena and the square, which will be next to the bus terminal and just opposite the other side of the shopping mall. You can see the harmonious blend of nature and architecture in this area creates an idyllic setting where residents can relax, unwind, and appreciate the beauty of their surroundings, really. And what I like most, and that is something that I appreciate, and I do think that many people do appreciate, is the tranquility. It is very quiet, though there's some traffic on the way, but it is very quiet. At this time of the morning, not to meet so many people in the streets, and it gives you that guarantee that if you're living in this area, you will have a peaceful mind. It's a simple, small village, just I would say about 25 minutes away from the town center. Manchester town center, by car. So it's not very far. So now we are heading towards the what I would call like the old town. You'd see a different setting here, which is old buildings. There's a plaza or a square, which to me looks like a Spanish plaza. We'll describe it once we get there. But this square and is I would say is almost a home to a collection of historic homes or buildings that exude charm and character. As you stroll through this area, you will be captivated by the architectural beauty and rich history of these structures, which are not many in Middleton, but just a few of them. The old buildings around the plaza or the square have stood the test of time, bearing witness to the evolution of this small town. You can when you look at them, you can see the difference from where we were coming from and where we are now. There's an evident transition in terms of the architecture and style. So this will be the older part of this small town here in Manchester, or a small village in Manchester. So we're going to cross now, and we are heading towards. We're going to drift away from the old from our route, which was going to head to the square, and we're going to see what is known as the Manchester Arena, which is right in front of us with the yellow and I think grey colors at the bottom. So there it is. The Middleton Arena is a dynamic and versatile sports and leisure complex, which is located here in the heart of Middleton, Manchester. And this state-of-art facility serves as a hub of activity for both residents and visitors alike. So this brings us to the end of our tour today. Stay tuned in for part 2, which will be the other side of Middleton. See you next time.